But why would she ask stranger that question? What was she really trying to hear? I'm Kim, and this is Hun Channel. Among the countless urban legends in Japan, there is one name that has crossed the eras of Shōwa Heisei and even continues into modern Reiwa. She is not a yokai creature from ancient texts, nor a nameless spirit from Hyaku Monogatari. She was born on street corners, whispered through school corridors, and eventually seeped into the nation's collective unease. In the summer of 1979, humid, heavy, suffocating heat clung to the asphalt, and the air reeked faintly of tar and dying sunlight. In that season, a single rumor began spreading like a virus through Japanese elementary schools. In corridors, crammed school elevators, and crosswalks on the way home. Watch out for the woman with the big mask. She'll ask you something. Chapter 1, 1979. The Birth of Fear. Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman, was first reported in Gifu Prefecture. The Gifu Nichinichi Shimbun, a newspaper, reported that several children stated they encountered a masked woman while returning home. She was tall, long-haired, standing beneath a dim street lamp at dusk, hiding something sharp in her hand. She would step forward and block the path of a child. Her voice was gentle, unnaturally gentle, as she asked, "Watashi? Kirei? Do you think I'm pretty?" If the frightened child nodded and said yes, she would slowly pull down the oversized mask covering half her face, revealing a gash that split her mouth from the corner of her lips all the way to her ear. Then she would ask again, "Koridemo? Kirei?" Even like this, "Am I still pretty?" The rumor said that no matter how the child answered, she would chase them, and she could run impossibly fast, faster than any living human, sometimes gliding as if her feet never touched the ground. This story spread like wildfire. Panic broke out across schools in Japan. Parents refused to let their children walk home alone. Teachers wrote warnings in student notebooks. Some schools were so frightened they ordered every student to leave in groups, escorted by patrolling police. The already lonely streets of Shōwa felt as if they were swallowed by a thick fog of fear. And the question, "Am I pretty?" became the most chilling test of an entire era. Chapter 2. The Woman Behind the Mask. Strangely, descriptions of her appearance were almost identical across Japan. She looked to be in her 20s, slender, with long waist-length hair. She wore a white or pale coat, never removing it even in unbearable heat. Her mask was the most unsettling part, far too large, covering her entire mouth as if hiding an unspeakable secret. In those days, only the elderly or the ill wore such masks in public. Her presence stood out like a glitch in reality. Some said she was beautiful. Others said her whole body smelled strongly of cheap hair pomade that matched the rumor of her hatred, pomade. Children whispered that if you shouted, "Pomado, pomado, pomado, pomade, pomade, pomade," she would recoil in pain and flee instantly. Another weakness was even stranger. Becker aim, amber sugar candy. If you offered it to her, she would become distracted like a child, giving you enough time to escape. These oddly specific details made her feel less like a myth, and more like a person who once existed. Chapter 3. Her Shadows. Yokai before her and the fears behind her. Though her legend began in Shōwa, She did not appear out of nowhere. Folklorists point out her similarities to older yokai, Onna, a distorted woman sensitive about her appearance, erupting in rage if insulted, Yomotsu Shikome, messengers of Izanami, who chased humans, yet could be distracted by small objects like combs or ornaments. These perfectly matched Kuchisake Onna's supposed weaknesses, pomade and sugar candy. Even earlier, 2 years before the Kuchisake panic, Hiroshima had whispered its own rumor, Seikei Obake, the plastic surgery ghost, a woman who asked Anata, "Kirei, do you think I'm pretty?" If answered incorrectly, she would remove her facial bandages, revealing hideous scarring from a failed cosmetic procedure. Chapter 4. The Slit. Who was she, truly? Many origin stories exist, but the most common and most believable goes like this. She was once an extraordinarily beautiful woman, obsessed with her appearance, frequently visiting cosmetic clinics. One day, during surgery, she smelled the strong pomade in the doctor's hair. She sneezed, just once, but that was enough. The scalpel slipped, slicing open the corner of her mouth, tearing upward along her cheek, carving a wound so deep it defied imagination. In the mirror, her perfect beauty had collapsed into something monstrous. She went mad. She killed the surgeon first. Then she wandered through society, asking every person she met the same question. Watashi, kirei? The phrase became the last surviving fragment of her shattered pride. Her legend embodied Shōwa-era anxieties, cosmetic surgery fears, pressure on women's appearance, distrust of strangers, and the quiet suffocation of rapidly modernizing cities. Chapter 5. Modern Records. She never left. Though authorities never admitted her existence, modern databases still contain scattered sighting reports. A student once claimed to see her standing motionless beside an old-school sink, whispering to herself. A passerby heard a soft, chilling voice behind him at night. Nay, Watashi kirei? Hey, am I pretty? Some reports say she no longer chases people. Instead, she simply stands far away, smiling. A smile stretched too wide, like fabric ripped along its seam. After the pandemic, masks became common in Japan. Someone posted online, "At twilight, I saw a woman at the station exit. Her mask was bigger than anyone else's. She stood it in a windless night, yet her hair moved as if stirred by invisible fingers. As he walked past her, she asked in a muffled but bone-chilling voice, Watashi? Kirei? Chapter 6. Kuchisake Onna. A hidden scar of the Shōwa era. She might appear to be a monster, but she's more like a mirror. She reflects the crushing expectations placed on women's beauty, the fear of early cosmetic surgery, children's instinctive distrust of adults, and the loneliness born from urbanization. But more disturbing than any analysis is this: she has never truly left. What she asks is not really, "Am I pretty?" What she asks is, "Can you bear seeing who I really am?" She is the forgotten shadow of a fractured era, and shadows follow anyone who walks past. In the masked streets of the pandemic, you might think you brushed past an ordinary person, but sometimes their posture under the streetlight, the angle of their head, the way their hair moves without wind. Are you sure they were human? On certain nights, you might hear soft footsteps behind you, keeping perfect pace with your own. Go a little farther, and you'll hear it. A voice muffled by cloth, yet impossibly clear. Watashi, kirei? The next moment, the air behind you will feel as if something has torn it open, like a mouth slowly stretching near your ear. Remember this: there has never been a correct answer to her question. I'm Kim. Please subscribe, like, and share. And stay with me. You have left a face to dark unknown.